channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and this is my haul channel. You are currently watching this week's grocery haul. So I do have a second channel. If you're interested in taking a look, there'll be a description, a link in the description box down below. I have fibro, I have an adult son, and that's who we shop for. So I have £60 budget. I talk a lot. I'm trying to get it all out there early. I talk a lot. If that's your type of thing, there's a subscription button somewhere along there if you want to see more hauls. Like and comment if you enjoyed today's video. Share if you fancy doing that as well. Did you get a share last week? That's quite exciting. Don't get shares that often. So right, like I said, £60 budget. Didn't spend as much as I usually do this week. We spent actually £41.96 because I did a larger, you know, if you saw last week's haul, I did a larger haul last week because Scott was here, and we actually didn't end up using the quantity of food that I thought we was going to use. So I've got a lot of leftover things. You know, I've still got potatoes and lettuce. I've got some cucumber, freezer full of food, so I didn't really need a lot to top up with. Hence the reason it's only like, it's literally right just behind me. Normally it goes off to the side a bit, not so much this week. I will give you prices as we go along. What else? Prices as I go along. If you add it up, you'll get a different total to the amount I spent, and the reason for that is there's 3 items that are not here. I always put them straight into the food bank before I leave the shop because otherwise they'll just sit around the house. This week I got a tin of spaghetti, a tin of rice, like rice pudding, and sanitary towels. So they're not here. If you are new here, I do shop Thursday and a haul Friday because of the fibro. I did pop into the shop on the way back from work this morning, so this is Friday, just so you know. You'll be watching this on Saturday, just because there was a few bits I couldn't get. Like, they didn't have the mac and cheese, they didn't have the stuffing that I was looking for, because I'm looking for a specific one. So I thought I'd just pop in there, see if they've got them. Oh my, I am so glad I don't shop on a Friday now. It was packed to the brim. It was, oh yeah, I had to get out of there. So I'm definitely going to stick to the Thursday shopping. That is a permanent thing now. Fridays are awful. Did not like that at all. So yeah, that was a shock. Didn't realise. I mean, you know, we are coming up to Christmas, so maybe it's that anyway. Apart from that, yeah, there was a couple of bits. There was a couple of bits I couldn't get, but the majority of the list I managed to get, and didn't have any particular food ideas. I mean, there's a couple, but not that many. I will tell you them as I go along. I'll give you the prices. That's it, I think. Yeah, let's go on with the haul. Right, like I said, there's a lot of bits I didn't really need, so this is quite empty. Usually there'd be more than this. I did want to get some grapes, but the grapes weren't very good. Last week's ones were awesome, but this week they weren't very good, so I didn't get any grapes. No milk because we've still got plenty of milk. Didn't need the lettuce. Don't need tomato. Potatoes, there's usually potatoes there. So I just got 1 packet of tomatoes. I've still got a few left of the other ones, but I'm getting through about 1 or 2 a day at the moment, so I thought I'd better pick another packet up. And these are 85p. I got some more onions. Not sure what for, but I know I'm getting low. Actually did have a burger last week. If you've been on my Instagram, you'll see the burger I had, and I had fried onions, which isn't very unusual. It's not something I do that often, and it was really nice, so maybe I'll do something like that. But these are 95p, and you get a kilogram in here. The red tomatoes are the same price as well, just in case you wanted to know. I was just looking at chicken breasts originally, found this in the reduced section. So this is actually a 1.6 kilogram chicken. It's a seasoned one. It's pork, sage and onion stuffed one. It says it's large, and it was from £6.25 down to £4. I just thought I can shove this in, roast it, whatever, and we'll use the chicken for this for something. I'm not entirely sure what, but it still works out cheaper than any of the other options that were available at the time, so we just went with that. I got the now I told you about the ham last week. I'm into ham quite a lot, you know, I'm into meat at the moment, which is quite unusual for me. But they do a 400 gram essential range one, which is just a plain ham, which is really nice. And that's £1.95. Now this one's normally £2.75, but it's reduced at the moment down to £2. All of them are. So I picked this one up. I know it's 5p more expensive, but you can get this different. Like this one's a smoked one. I think there's a honey one. You can get chicken. You can get turkey, which I couldn't actually see any in my store, but they do them. And these are down to £2 at the moment, which is a really good price. Got 2 things of the bacon again. These work out really well. If you really look at them, look at that one, looks pretty good. You do need to look at them because some of them are like very, very thick. If you like very thick, that's good, but I don't. I like thin ones. Shove them in the active fry, cook them till you don't know what they are anymore. Like so crispy. Oh, so nice. And these are £1.45, so this actually works out really good at the moment. And BLTs, bacon sandwiches, oh, whatever. I'm on it at the moment. I got the usual cheese, £2.55 for 400 grams. It's a pretty decent price. I mean, it's reduced at the moment, like not reduced, it's like on a special price, whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. So yeah, this is it. This is the one I'm going with. I can't get cheaper anywhere that I can get to at the moment. I do need to do an Aldi or a Morrison's or something. I was thinking maybe another delivery possibly, but not in Asda this time. So I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about. Possibly have one of those in the future. I picked up some more of these cheese singles, you know, plastic cheese is what everyone calls them. These go really good in the burgers. So as we had burgers this week, we've got through quite a lot of them this week. These are 69p for 10 of them as well, which is a pretty decent price. Had to get some beans because I'm completely out and I'm definitely having a fry up. I've been mentioning fry up for a few weeks. I haven't had it yet. Really, really want it. It's actually been a while since I bought beans. 28p for these ones. Usually Scott will pick them up because he's got Morrison's next to him and brings them home, back for me. Morrison's, not Morrison's. Is it Morrison's? No, it's not. It's Aldi. It's Aldi. I got Morrison's on the brain. It was talking about coleslaws. They got flavoured coleslaw, so I've got it on my brain. Aldi baked beans are better. They're just really, really nice. About the same sort of price, I think, as well. But these are absolutely fine. They're more than edible. I really enjoy them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got them. 28p. Yeah, just for fry up and stuff. Got another tin of tuna chunks. These are 59p. And I mention this every single time. I've been buying this brand for years. I've only once ever had a scale. No, once ever had a bone, never had scales. So yeah, I would highly recommend these tins. The price of them is unbelievable. I was running out of tomato sauce. Now, I don't normally have it. It was really weird. I had burger, tomato sauce. Don't do that often, so I didn't even realise it was nearly out, so I just picked up another one, and that's £1. This is the 50% reduced sugar and salt. I had to get it once a long time ago because they didn't have the other ones, and I needed it, and for whatever the reason was, I can't remember. And I'm a convert. This one's nicer. It's the texture, it's thicker, and the taste, oh, it's just way better. You wouldn't think so because it's taken things out of it, but I like this way more than the normal one. Barbecue sauce is just for Corey. He has sauce all the time, and this is his favourite. This is just a basic barbecue sauce. Like, it's not a spicy one, it's a sweeter one. £1.20 for that. Instant coffee, like I mentioned, I'd funny dreams and I thought I had lots, so I'm just making sure I'm stocked up now. 99p for this. Is very basic coffee, but it's not a bitter one, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Crumpets were not on my list, but 38p for 9 of them from, what were they before, 70 to 38. They'll go in the freezer and they'll be there for when we do fancy them. Now, normally I would get the Asda's own muffins because they're 85p. I don't know how much these are. I can't remember, but how much it was off. So anyway, doesn't matter. Whatever the price off was, it worked out exactly the same as the Asda. So these were 85p on a deal at the moment. And I thought, well, they're Kingsmill. You know, I wouldn't normally buy them because they're more expensive, but they felt like maybe they're a bit thicker, and I just thought we'd give them a go as the same price anyway. And Corey wants to have some like knockoff McDonald's burger type, breakfast burgers. So that's why I got those ones. I got some paprika. Absolutely out of it. I love paprika. It's my favourite flavour. I would put paprika with everything, but not everyone else is as much of a fan as me. And this was 85p for this. It's 100 grams. Works out way cheaper going to the ethnic section. I think they call it the ethnic section, for all your powders. You know, I've got jars. I just keep the empty jars and then just fill up from these. I'm sure I've got some in the house somewhere. Cannot find it, like most of the things at the moment. So yeah, 85p, just picked another one up for that reason. Now, we had spaghetti bolognese earlier in the week, and I didn't realise I didn't have my spaghetti. I call it my spaghetti because nobody else likes this. This is the whole wheat one. It's way more expensive. Normally I'd get just the normal Asda's own white one. Would it be called white? Well, it's like white bread and brown bread, isn't it, type thing. And it's like 41p, I think. This is actually, I think it's 90, let me check. 95p, I was right. Yeah, so this is 95p, way more expensive. It's, for me, it's a texture thing. This holds it doesn't disintegrate so easily, and I just really like it. But I didn't know I didn't have any because I don't pay attention to things that I might want. I just make sure everybody else has what they need most of the time. So yeah, I just picked one up. I'm not planning on necessarily having it, but I just wanted it to be there when I do have one. I got myself some coffees and completely out. As I mentioned before, I was having the Nescafe powders, the salted caramel ones, or just caramel, I can't remember what ones they are. And I got off them, you know, I have them every day at work, so you get bored with them. I'm a convert onto these at the moment. They're a little bit creamier and I'm really enjoying them. These are actually 12 for 90p, which is a really good price. And these are just coffees that I would take to work. I have one of these at work. It's like my treat coffee and it just gets me through the shift and I really enjoy it. But 12 will do me a couple of weeks. I'll probably pick up another one next week just so I don't get slow. I've only got like 2 left and I didn't realise. Yeah, but if you've not tried these, it's a very nice one. Corey asked me to get him some more digestives. £1.90, they're not on the deal. They're back to full price, but he's absolutely obsessed with them, absolutely loves them. So that's his treat. I got some Ziploc bags. These are the mediums. I got the small ones the other week, getting a little bit low. I don't want to run out. These are really decent size. They're £1.50 for 20 of them, and I don't, for me, these are not a one-time use. I usually use them more than once because they can, you know, they work that way. I got another passata. I still have the other one in the cupboard. I don't actually need it, but I didn't want to run out because like I said, I've been having weird dreams and passata was one of them. It was passata and coffees. So I just making sure I do have in the cupboard what I thought I had anyway, and these are 60p. 2 cherry colas. These are 65p each, and this is for Corey. He absolutely loves this one. I enjoy it as well. Just I drink things until I drink myself out of them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not on this anymore at the moment. I've got to have some different flavours for a while, and I'll go back to it another time. But these are very nice. Got another fairy. Got the big one for £3. This is like a 1015. £3. It's pomegranate and grapefruit. That's a really good price. I absolutely, you know, some things everybody has that one thing that you've got to have the brand of. For me, it's the washing up liquid. It just, I can't go cheap on it. I tried and it just doesn't work. And I do most of the washing up, so I get the one I want. We was nearly out of chips, so I just picked another one up. These are 1.5 kilogram for £2.45. It's just chips, isn't it? They're all about that sort of price now, so. Breakfast patties. These are the sausage ones to go with the muffins to make the breakfast for Corey. 6 of them, £2.85, I believe. Let me just double check. No, £2.75 for 6. Crisps, yes, I've opened them because, like I said, shopped yesterday. These are now £3.60 for 24 bags. You get 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt vinegar and 6 ready salted. They're just crisps. Nothing else to say about those ones. And the Pringles, this is again a different flavour. This is to go in the Christmas box. I think this is like packet number 5 now. We've been buying one a week so that when Christmas comes round, there isn't going to be any big outlays or big Christmas shops or anything like that, because we're not going to go nuts on things. And I have a lot of stuff. We have the turkey already that I bought last year. We've worked on the crisps. There's not a lot more to get really. And these are £1.85 at the moment. That's the reason I was picking ones up. And I started off with the flavours I thought we'd sell out quicker, and there's probably only a couple more to get, and we can work on whatever else we need to get. And that was it. It was only a little one, like I said, but we didn't really need anything, so just get what you need, don't you? So that's that haul done. I feel like it was going to be a little one this week. I don't know if I talked as much as I usually do, but it is what it is. I've given you all the prices. I hope that's helped people out, or just if you're curious, because I know I like watching videos when you get other prices in different countries and stuff. seeing what they get. I have to say I'm a little bit jealous of America. They have a lot of products I would buy if I had the option. In November already, yeah, it's getting there quicker, isn't it? You know, that time of year will be there before you know it. Hope everybody's, it's for Saturday, hope everybody's having a lovely Saturday. Getting a little bit colder in England, so make sure you're wrapping up as much as possible. I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.